Okay, the angle of elevation to a tree is 27 degrees. From 45 meters closer, the angle of elevation changes to 38 degrees. How tall is this tree? Okay, first of all, we're going to draw a horizontal line, which is going to represent the ground. We'll draw a tree. I'm going to draw a evergreen tree just because they're easier. And 27 degrees. So from somewhere over here, I don't know where exactly, but the angle was 27 degrees. Then from 45 closer, so they walk 45 meters. I guess it won't put the units in my drawing. That might just mess things up. The angle of elevation is now 38 degrees, and they want to calculate this height. Now the height is going to create a right angle triangle there, which will be useful, but I can't really use it yet. So this 45 is between here, so I've got to get it onto one of these. I got to figure out one of these sides. So what I'm going to do is first of all take 180 and minus 38. So 180 is along the straight line. If that is 38, then this angle in here is 142 degrees. Okay, that's useful, but not totally useful. What I need is the opposite of 45. So I'm going to need to solve that angle up there. But now that I've got this, I know that 180 minus 27 minus 142 is 11 degrees. So you solve that, bam. Now I can do some sine law. Now there's two ways to do this. I can either solve for x here or y there, and then whatever side I use that triangle. So I could use the big triangle with x, or I could use this little triangle with y. I'm going to just do x though. So let's solve for x. X over the sine of 142, because that's its opposite, is equal to 45 over the sine of 11, because that's its opposite. So the x here is 45 sine 142 divided by sine 11 is 145.196. Going to keep some extra decimal places because I now need to use this. Okay, now, see that big triangle there? This is 145.196. This is 27 degrees. This is the height. So I'm going to label this with O, H, and A. And notice that we have now that the sine of 27 degrees is equal to H over 145.196. So multiply that up and you get H. So H is equal to 145.196 times the sine of 27. So I just times this by the sine of 27 and get 65.9. Therefore, the tree is 65.9 meters tall. So if you had have done this the other way, if you had to solve for this y instead, then you would have solved for that answer, and you would, instead of drawing this triangle, you would have drawn the triangle that had a 38 degree. So you would have ended up with sine of 38 degrees is equal to whatever this y was. Sorry, h over whatever the y was. So there's two ways to do it. Yeah, as long as you get the right answer, you should be good.